Hello, 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 family. I know you probably thought I dropped off the face of the earth, but I am back. I appreciate all the messages that came in, just kind of checking on me to see what was going on. Miss Monica, I just got your message this morning. Thank you, sweetheart. We're fine. I was sick for a little while, and then I was doing some traveling too in the meantime because if you remember, those of you who've been with me from the beginning, we were blessed to be able to look for some land to buy, and we were able to acquire some land. So I was really in the middle. It was kind of hectic. It's been kind of hectic for the past few weeks, and then I got sick on top of it. So it was, excuse me, I can finally come before you without sounding like Kermit the Frog. There's still a little twang in my voice, but I sound and feel a lot better. One of my subscribers, who's become one of my little friends, she gave me kind of a little hint of what to drink, and it really, really did help me. It was a mixture, because I'll tell you, it was a mixture of lime, lemon, bay leaves, ginger, clove. What else was in it? I think there was something else in it. But I, was drinking that, and that helped a lot too. But like I said, there's still a little bit. I don't want to honk in your face. That's why I was waiting a little while before I actually recorded anything. But thank you again for those of you who did reach out to check to make sure that everything was okay. So there's a few things I want to talk about. This video is probably not going to be too long. But first, I have to take care of business first. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I'm really overwhelmed because I really thought my channel was going to start out like super, super slow. I mean, it hasn't been blazing up the airways or anything like that, but the response was a lot better than I really thought that it would be. So all my new subscribers, thank you so much for your support, and my family that has hung in there with me. And Sister Monica, when you said, Miss Monica, that you've been watching the videos over and over and over again, I guess just kind of waiting for me to do something. But again, I've missed you guys. I really have. I've missed not putting out any videos because so much has been happening on the world stage, and things that I wanted to really, really talk about, but naturally I wasn't able to. But I'm back now, and while I was resting, I want to share this with you. While I was resting when I was sick, the Most High really kind of dealt with me with, I was putting out my videos, trying to do it like every 2 weeks. He let me know I had to do my videos a lot more frequently. So I'm gonna really, really do my best to do that. Through his strength, I'll be able to do it. So because there's so much that I want to talk about, and so much he's been, sharing, and just, it's just been a lot. So first, please like this video, give it a thumbs up, get it out there so people can see it, subscribe. If this is your first time here, definitely subscribe and become a part of my family. And comment. I love your comments. I really, really do. And I do my very best to answer each and every one. So, thank you for your DMs, for your emails. Thank you so much. So definitely comment and share. Please share this video, because there's something in the beginning that I'm going to say that I really do need you to share for people who are moving out here. I kind of want to give you a little bit of a warning about something, because this was something that came to me while I was sick and traveling and whatever. I was made aware of something that really disturbed me, and it downright made me mad. I was very angry about this. So I really want to share this with you. And if you know anyone that's planning on moving here and they're looking at different YouTube videos or whatever, I just want to warn you about something. So, but yeah, so please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And before I get to the warning that I want to give to you, you know, I got to get into my shout outs. It's time for my shout outs. I just want to again thank you for your subscriptions and also for the comments. I want to give a real big shout out to Deacons of Light. With your research that you've been doing, I feel you are right on course. I really do, in terms of where the Holy Land is. I think you're right on course. So if you can even share with me some of what your research has revealed to you, I would be interested in knowing. So I'm giving you a big shout out and thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Denise Carter, thank you so much, sis. Thank you for your subscription. What a lady 84. Joseph Bob, thank you so much. Aquarian Seed, thank you so much for your support. Carolyn Turner, thank you, dear. Thank you for your support as well. And Mr. Africano, thank you so much for your subscription. I really appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. And I want to also give a message to Brown Coat Blue. We've been communicating through email and we've been missing each other. You know we have to have this conversation with each other, and I'm going to try to get you today. I'm going to do my very, very best to get you today. But like I said, I was traveling and doing some other things which made us kind of miss each other. Then our power went out because there was a fierce storm here, and that prevented me from getting in touch with you using WhatsApp. So please forgive me. That's the enemy though, but we're gonna link up because we need to have a conversation. But like I said, I'm gonna try to get you today, but I know you work, so we'll kind of play it by ear. Now, I just rolled out of bed. I haven't even been awake that long, maybe about 40 minutes. And I usually do my videos at night, but when I woke up, the Most High told me to go ahead and get this done. So I'm here during the day just before Sabbath. So I want to, excuse me for when I do stuff like that. But like I said, I'm still kind of dealing with the tail end of this cold. But I'm very disturbed and very angry about an incident that came to my, or situation I should say, that came to my attention during the time that I wasn't recording. I just want to kind of warn you of this. Those of you who the Most High spoke to and you're looking at YouTube videos and I just want you to be careful. Okay, be very careful about what you follow and what you do. You know, there are people out there that are putting out YouTube videos about, you know, they have land and they're doing, you know, communities and whatnot. I just want to tell you that I just really kind of recommend that you don't send any money to anyone, that you wait until you can get out here yourself physically to kind of feel these situations out for yourself, to make sure that it's number one on the up and up, number two, people are being truthful, and number three, that it's a situation that is right for you. I'm not talking about certain people such as Eric McNeil from Migrating Crossing Culture, I think it's called, because I know Eric. Eric's a good guy. But recently, there has been a lot of hype behind some new folks that are starting, a community. I'm not going to name any names, but I'm going to be very, very clear because I don't care who it gets back to because I don't like it. I have gotten a report from not one person, not two people, but multiple people about what is going on with this. You see, when you first move here, I reflect back to when Niger and I first moved here. You are bewildered. You're in a different system. You're trying to figure your way through. You're trying to figure out how you're going to make it here. There's a lot of uncertainty. Let's put it like that when you come here, and it's intimidating. It's intimidating because you're coming into a new system, new things, new culture, new people. So as diasporans, I'm really speaking to diasporans right now. As diasporans, we should be there to, truly help each other. I remember, again, when we first came, before we left the States, I really, really made a cry to the Almighty to connect us with the right people, to close the door on people that He did not send, and open the door wide for people that He specifically sent to us. And I have to say that's precisely what He did. He, from day one, from the time we landed, we were connected with the right people, diasporan and Ghanaian alike. And that has not changed for us in the 5 years that we've been here. And because everyone was so kind to us and they were upfront and honest with us, I feel that obligation myself. I don't like it when diasporans come here and they take kind of advantage of the newness of other people. I don't like it. I really don't. I don't like it when diasporans do it. I don't like it when Ghanaians do it. But I definitely do not like it when diasporans do it, because we should understand each other and really be there for each other. I will not charge anyone for information. No one charged me for information when I came here. It was the kindness of other people who had been here longer, giving me advice on what to do and what not to do. So any angle people have to take advantage of other people, I'm going to speak out on it. I am here. My email, my Instagram, every way to communicate with me is on this channel. So I am present and available if someone has a problem with what I'm saying. So I stand behind what I say, and I don't like it. I think it's wrong, and I don't care if people are coming in the name of the Most High. Beware of anyone that's out there that's trying to paint this flowery picture, but what's going on behind the scenes is something totally different. My heart goes out to the people that have gotten caught up in this. And I have done what I could do to help some of these people out and get them into a better situation. So just to the people that are doing these types of things, you are not going to be blessed. Everything that you're doing is going to turn around and backfire, because you do reap what you sow. I don't care how you come. The word tells us that the enemy comes disguised as an angel of light. So be careful. I'm just going to say this. Stop trusting people that you don't know with your money, packing up everything that you have, or getting rid of things that you have, and coming out here, changing your situation on the strength of what somebody else is telling you. Stop doing that. Don't do that, because there are people who will take advantage of you. So don't do it. Please, I'm really, really begging you, don't do that. Wait until you can come here yourself and take care of this stuff yourself. Now, I bought some land, and I bought some land for some friends of mine in the States, but they trusted me with that because I'm their friend and I've known them for a while. So unless you've known someone for a while and you know the character of that person, please do not entrust your money to people that you don't know. Because it may look good, but all the glitter is not gold. So all I can say to you is please, please be careful. And I'm kind of belaboring this and hanging on this because I have talked to a few people. Like I said, not one, not two, but a few people that have been caught up in this. And I don't want anybody else caught in anything like this. I really, really don't, because your money, when you come out here, your money is not plentiful. When we came, our money wasn't plentiful. We didn't have money to just throw away or whatnot. We didn't have that. So these people that I've talked to, they don't have unlimited resources. So their money is they need to account for all of the money that they spend. Please be careful. Don't entrust your money to anybody who's making it seem like they've got something for you. Don't do it. Please don't do it. And again, share this information with anybody that you know. If there's anybody in your circle that is coming out here or wants to come out here and and they're looking at YouTube, because I'm going to tell you something about content creators. And there's some wonderful content creators out there. Please, I'm not speaking against them. But I'm throwing myself, my daughter, into the same pile. We've been out here, yes, but we don't know everything. Okay, we don't know everything. Sometimes, you know, my daughter has gotten different comments from people, and they're working next door. So if I kind of cast my eyes up, that's who I'm looking at. But anyway, asking her questions, and she's like, I honestly don't know. You know, we don't know anything about citizenship because we haven't applied for citizenship. We don't know anything about the right of a vote. We haven't looked into that, you know, and nor will we. There are a lot of things that we don't know. Content creators don't know everything. So if I don't know, I'm going to tell you, I have no idea, because I don't want to steer anybody in the wrong direction. I don't, because that's on me. And I like to lay my head on my pillow at night and sleep peacefully. So I just wanted to put that out there. Just be careful. Be careful who you send your money to. Be careful, guys. And thank you for giving me that time to get that off my chest. Okay, now that I've gotten that out of the way, I need to also, excuse me, I also need to go over another thing too. Since I've been, since I was ill, I've been trying to keep up with different things that's going on. I always encourage everyone to really listen to the voice of the Most High. If He is telling you to do something, definitely do it. And since let's say in the past week or so, I've been really inclining my ear to the Most High, even when I wasn't feeling well. And I've been watching movement. And I just want to tell you something. One of my sons here, Moses, he's one of my Ghanaian sons. One of my Ghanaian sons, he was speaking to me the other day, and he told me, you need to really, really, really warn people a little bit more, because I talk to him a lot about different things, and I share a lot of things with him. I show him a lot of stuff, and my friends that I acquired some land for, where my land is. I was talking to the gentleman, the husband, the other night, and Moses told me, you need to warn him, because what he and his wife told me, they've been my friends for a while, especially his wife. I've known her for a very long time. Wonderful couple. And she was telling me that they're planning on moving here in 2030. And when she told me that was a while ago. When she told me that, it just, something kind of moved in my spirit, and I was like, bless your heart, I don't think you have that long to get here. But I didn't say anything to her, and I was discussing it with Moses, and shout out to Moses, I just love him. I was sharing this with him about a week ago, and he came back to me a couple of days after that, and he told me, Mama, you need to tell them. You need to share it with them. I know you didn't say anything at the time, but you need to talk to them. You need to talk to her husband and whatnot. So I listened to him because I could tell that was the Holy Spirit speaking through him. So I did speak to him a couple nights ago, and I let him know that you need to, wherever the Most High tells you to move, and I'm speaking to all of you too. I've said this before, I don't care if it's this continent, if it's another continent, but if the Most High is speaking to you, telling you that you need to leave, that's precisely what you need to do. Because things are moving very rapidly. And I would hate to see anyone get in a situation where you can't go. You know, I know that some of you may not think that it will get to that point, but it is going to get to that point. You can believe me, or you can, or you can't, or you don't have to, and that's fine. That's fine too. But any one of you that are listening to me and the Most High is really tugging at you, please don't hesitate. Do not hesitate to leave where you are and to come out of the West, because things are getting very unstable, very unstable. And when I spoke to my friend, he did let me know that the Most High has been dealing with them, and they're going to get out of there like ASAP. I want to share a situation that happened. This was during the Feast of Tabernacles, because we definitely recognize the high holy days. We don't celebrate holidays at all, but we do recognize the high holy days. And what I've noticed, and this is like really, really interesting, guys, I want to share with you. Since we've been here, we have had the hardest time connecting. I might have even mentioned this in one of my other videos. We have had the hardest time connecting with people that believe what we believe. A lot of people that we know here, diasporans especially, that we know here are into African spirituality. They're into Pan-Africanism. They're into Kemet, or they're downright into witchcraft. And I have a woman that I know very well, actually, that is into witchcraft, and there are several others that are. And we were like, when are we going to meet people that believe what we believe? Let me turn my air conditioner off, because I have it on. You might even be able to hear it. I forgot to turn it off. Okay, had a little air on. But anyway, we were wondering when were we going to be able, when were we going to be blessed to meet some people that think the way that we do, that believe what we do, that understand what's going on now. And I have to tell you, in the past 2 months, oh my gosh, that is all that the Most High has been bringing to us. We've been waiting for 5 years, guys. We've been waiting for 5 years. And now it seems that the Most High is bringing so many people into our path that think the same way that we do, that believe what we do. Some people know more than we even know. So, you know, we're learning. And I mentioned Jacqueline. She's one of those people. And there's another young lady that was a subscriber to the channel. She's moved here since my channel started. Wonderful young woman. Shout out to Tanya. She's so sweet and loves the Lord and knows who we are and you know, follows the laws, the statutes and commandments of the Most High. And then there's another family, and I'm going to actually interview them. They are a beautiful family. My daughter met one of the sons. He's 21 now. We celebrated his birthday with him. We don't really celebrate birthdays, but we were together because we were celebrating with their family the High Holy Day, the Feast of Tabernacles. And this family, they came out here. It's the young man Niger met, his, you know, a couple of his siblings came, their parents, and also the paternal grandmother and the maternal grandmother. They're in their like 70s. They all moved here together. And they are the most beautiful family. And they are, when I tell you that they are people that I'm learning some things from, it's amazing. Beautiful family. And we were all together at a restaurant here, plug for Jerk Soul. The owner was interviewed on Web Nation by our friend Hayford, where I was interviewed and Niger was interviewed as well. But we were there for the Holy Day. And a young man, I'm telling you about this because there was a young man that was there. And he came, we were all out on the patio eating. And he came out and he said, oh, I was told by Judah, the owner of the restaurant, who's a friend of his, he said, I was told that there were a lot of Israelites on the patio and I wanted to come and just, you know, greet you guys and meet you. And very nice young man. And we were talking and he was saying that he's between America and Ghana because he's setting up his business and he's got business going here and he got business going there. You got to keep that money coming in and you got to have a plan. And I was listening to him and he was very precious to me, young man. And I had to ask him, how long have you been in the truth? Because I could tell by the way that he was talking, maybe not long. There's a difference in knowing that you're an Israelite through bloodline or knowing that you're Israel, let's put it like that, through bloodline and walking the walk of an Israelite. There's a difference in the two. Walking the walk as an Israelite is purely spirit. It's purely spirit. It's, you know what bloodline you're from, but you also understand the spiritual side of that. And when I say that, what I'm talking about is you know that you know that you know that the Most High is your source and you rely on him and you rely on him only, which kind of reflects on the last video that I put out about trust and gratitude and faith. We are all, and when the young man left, we were talking about that. All of us are walking a complete faith walk. We don't have a lot of money. We're not looking, Joe, we got to make sure all of our ducks are in a row. That's not it. That's not it. I have to share with you, when we were sitting there talking, Jacqueline and that family, we were all talking about how we came here and how the Most High opened up doors, even in our journey getting here, from airport to airport. And we all had a testimony. We all had a testimony. Some of us had a similar testimony. We were blessed abundantly in the journey because the Most High opened up those doors. Then since we've been here, because the family, they've been here for 5 years, I think this month as well, just talking about how the Most High has opened up doors for all of us when we didn't have the money to do so. Like I told you before, with me acquiring this land, the Most High told me to buy some land and build a house. He specifically, because I wasn't going to do it. I had no intention of buying land. I had no intention of building a house. But he told me to do it. And I told him, of course, Father, I will do whatever you tell me to do. I don't have the resources to do it. So if you want me to do it, I know you're going to have to supply the resources for me to be able to do it. And that's precisely what he did. So I don't have to have a plan. I don't need a plan. Most High is my plan. I've said that several times, and I will continue to say it because I think that it needs to go inside and sink inside. When you're walking the walk of an Israelite, you rely on him for everything. For everything. You don't lean to your own understanding. I feel like I'm kind of piggybacking off of my last video. It's just something you don't do. But when you know you're Israel and you're of the bloodline, it's just you're of the bloodline, pretty much. But when you are walking this in the spirit, and I'm saying this to you for those of you who are trying to get all your stuff together and maybe pay off your bills. Most things here you pay for in cash. When I bought my car, I paid for that car in cash. This land I paid for in cash. The house I will be paying for, everything in cash. So it's not even set up like that. But if you feel in your spirit you need to do that, you do what it is that you feel like you need to do. I'm not trying to deter anyone from what you feel you need to do. But I am saying that if the Most High is talking to you and telling you to leave, time is getting short. Things are changing so rapidly until it's making my head spin because I keep up with everything. With even what's going to happen in Europe this winter, I don't know what's going to happen with those people there, but I do know scripture. And I do know there is some recompense that's getting ready to take place. I'm doing a whole video on that. There are things that, just like we, as children of Israel, just like we had to go through those curses and we had to go through those hardships, other people are going to have to go through some hardships. And it's going to be worse for them. And with them not having any natural gas to heat their homes, for the wood situation being the way that it is, and for one of their largest food plants that supplies food to Europe being burned up, I don't know what's going to happen to European nations. With the British pound, they're going into a collapse there financially. With all of this going on, I don't know what's going to happen in Europe. But I do know that there is recompense. There are things that are going to be done. There's a tab that has to be paid. Just like we had to pay our tab for disobedience, we had to pay ours. from generation to generation to generation. But other people now, things are changing. And with America and North America, I should say, Canada too, because I've been meeting a lot of people recently from Canada. And things are moving at a rapid rate. So what I want to do is get this off of me, because I need to do what the Most High told me to do. I don't want to be before him and he say I didn't do something that he instructed me to do. I love my people very much. I love God's people. I really, really do. And my family here in this channel, you guys are amazing. And I want to say that to you, that if the Most High is telling you to do something, please don't ignore it. Or say, well, I need to do it this way. Or no, you need to ask the Most High, how do you have me do this? How do you say I need to do this? And you need to follow it to the letter. Because it could be the difference between life and death. It could be. You need to come out of the West. You need to come out. My brothers and sisters that are in North America, that are in Europe, that are in Australia, that are in these European nations, you need to, or Western nations, the collapse has started. And I'm not saying that it's not going to touch us here, because it's going to touch the whole world. But the Most High did say in his word that he would protect his people. But you have to be in obedience to do it. You got to step out. Like I put in my last video, you got to do that free fall. You have to do that free fall, because the Most High is your safety net. He's got you. I am a testament to that. He has you. So with everything happening the way that it's happening, with these warships being on the offshore of the different nations, China and Russian warships, you need to get yourself together and get yourself out of there. And get specific instructions. Let the Savior lead you out of there. I know that it's hard and it's scary, but it is doable. I'm a testament of that. I want to get some of these other people on my channel so they can talk about what happened to them and how they did it as well. And they did it purely on faith. Purely on faith. Not on their own strength. They did it on faith and faith alone. And the Most High has rewarded them. There's a beautiful couple that I've just met recently, young people and their little girl. And they have been walking this by faith. They got involved in a situation, and we were blessed enough to be able to help them, where they walked into a rainfall of blessings. I witnessed it. It has been amazing what the Most High has done in the life of those young people. And they were walking it totally on faith. I don't want to tell their story because I don't know I don't know how they want to do it, and I never put anybody out there, but I'm hoping to get them on this channel so they can tell you how the Most High blessed them abundantly. And they don't have a lot of money. We have to move in the spirit totally and completely. Okay, now that I got that out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video, because I'm going to do another one in a couple days. And because the Most High is, like I said, has been on me tough to get them done, to get them out. So that's what I'm going to do. I said in a previous video that I was going to talk about the bloodlines, in which I am. But someone I met just recently, we were talking, and it was kind of put heavily in my spirit to talk about the wilderness. And the second Exodus, and the wilderness, which we're going to go through again. There's nothing new under the sun. That's what the word teaches us. And we are going to pass under the rod again. I know that a lot of Christians believe in the rapture. That's a whole nother thing to talk about. But we are going to go into the wilderness again. That's why all of that stuff is still there that our ancestors went through. All of those different areas are still there in Arabia. And they're really, actually, most of them are fenced off. And we're going to talk, some of you know about this, but maybe some of you don't. And I'm going to do a video with footage, with different things, so you can, if you haven't seen it, you can see it. But I really want to get into scripture about how we will be going into the wilderness again. And I want to really kind of get into that because it's really very, very important. This is the reason why we need to line ourselves up with the laws, the statutes, and the commandments, because we want to get to that place. So I will be talking about that, but there's a lot of things I'm going to talk about, and I will, like I said, I will be putting out videos more frequently. But I just thank all of you. I bless the Most High for you. I hope this has been a short video. Actually, it hasn't. I'm looking at my time. Oh my goodness, I can be long-winded. But anyway, I might edit it down a little bit. But definitely like, comment, subscribe. Those of you who have been with me, please stay with me. Please don't go anywhere, because there's so much for us to get into. There's a lot to unpack. And I want to unpack it with you guys. I really, really do. With the comments you guys have sent, you become very dear to my heart. So I want to unpack it with you, and I want to get your feelings, and we want to really, really discuss this. So again, I need you to like, I need you to comment, I need you to subscribe, I need you to share this information. Again, thank you so much for those of you who have subscribed to the channel, my new subscribers. I bless the Most High for you. And I'll see you. I'll see you on the next video, Most High willing. So you guys have a blessed one. Bye.